Welcome to this Runway course. Runway is an AI-powered tool that allows you to create videos and stunning animations. Today, we'll learn how to create zoom-out effects using multiple images. First, log into Runway and create a new folder. Let's name it Zoom Out. Confirm the name, and now we'll be working with the control panel on the left. Here, you can write your prompts, which are the instructions the AI will follow. You can copy, edit, or erase your prompt. For now, we'll leave it blank. On the left, you'll find the preset prompt icon, which provides examples to help you get started. Runway offers several pre-configured options, especially for camera movements and angles, but we'll go through them step by step in future videos. Right next to it, you'll find a button to lock the camera in a static position. We'll disable it for now. You can also choose between horizontal or vertical formats. Keep in mind that Runway currently generates videos in HD. However, you can upscale the video later to achieve 4K resolution. There's also a fixed seed option, which helps maintain a consistent visual style across multiple clips for better coherence. We'll cover that in a future video. Runway offers 3 modes. Gen 3 Turbo generates videos quickly and allows the use of keyframes. Gen 3 Alpha, slower but provides deeper AI processing for more refined results. Gen 2 features multimodal capabilities, great for working with brush movements. I'll show you how to use this soon. You can also select the video duration, either 5 or 10 seconds. Once everything is set up, you can click Generate to process the video. If we scroll up, we'll see the camera control section, where we can define camera movements. Below that, there's Act 1, which allows us to create actor performances that Runway will use as a motion reference when generating videos. Finally, the Expand feature lets you convert a horizontal video into a vertical one and vice versa. We can use a text prompt to generate an input image, but for this exercise, I have already prepared my images. I created 3 images in Midjourney at different zoom levels. I'll show you how to create images in Midjourney later, but for now, let's focus on the ones we have. Level 1. A young man standing in his workshop. He stands with his arms crossed, wearing a plaid shirt. Level 2. The same scene, but zoomed out to reveal more of the environment. Level 3. The widest zoom out, capturing the full space of the workshop. Let's upload the first image, Level 1, into Runway. We can move the image from one keyframe to another. Now let's add the second image to the second keyframe, and finally, the third image, Level 3, to the third keyframe. Now we have our 3 keyframes. You can reorder them using the arrows on the left or right, but for this exercise, we'll keep them in order. Each keyframe represents a stage in the movement. Runway will generate interpolated frames between them, smoothly transitioning from one keyframe to another. This method is amazing because the AI links the 3 images seamlessly, creating a natural zoom-out effect. Instead of drawing or generating 12 or 24 frames per second, you only need 3 keyframes to create your sequence. Now let's switch to turbo mode and select 5 seconds without adding any prompt. We'll generate the video and see how the AI blends our 3 keyframes. And here's the result. Absolutely mind-blowing. Let's have a second look. The video plays a bit too fast, and it's shaky. So, let's do the same thing, but this time with 10 seconds. Again, 3 images, no prompt, 10 seconds with the turbo model. Amazing. The motion is much smoother and more fluid. The face remains stable throughout. However, towards the end of the zoom out, the image shakes slightly. Now let's add a prompt and specify that we want a zoom out. First, let's test it with 5 seconds. The only difference here is that we're adding the prompt zoom out. See what happens? The image jumps, breaking the smoothness because the zoom out instruction has been applied across all 3 keyframes, and Runway couldn't link them properly. Now let's try again with 10 seconds. The only change is that we double the sequence length. This time, the jump is gone, but you can see that Runway exaggerates the zoom-out effect, overemphasizing the motion requested in the prompt. So, let's instruct Runway to create a stable 10-second sequence. Now, instead of focusing too much on the zoom out, the AI shifts its effort towards maintaining depth stability, which suddenly stretches the depth of field. But the result is good. What happens if we keep the stability but activate the static camera? This is what I call a paradoxical request. The AI gets conflicted between the scale differences in the 3 keyframes and the static camera, which theoretically shouldn't move. Look at the result. The background remains static, but eventually has to shift because of the keyframes. The environment has adapted to compensate for the contradiction. Pro tip: Runway interprets the word smooth well, so I highly recommend using it. Now let's try smooth zoom out for 10 seconds. You can see that the AI tries to soften the transitions. This is an excellent option. Now let's switch to Gen 3 Alpha. Here's the catch. We can't use 3 keyframes. We have to pick one image. I'll take the tightest shot and ask Runway to zoom out. Now look at the result. The depth effect is gone. This time, the zoom out is fully AI generated, but too subtle. The character moves toward us, even though the camera is supposed to pull away. By the end, his face gets way too bright, which doesn't really work, even though the stability is good. Let's run the exact same test again. This time, Runway pulls back properly, but it adds a light source that I didn't intend. And the young man suddenly moves forward at the end. The best option is to use the 3 keyframes in turbo mode and prompt either stable or smooth for 10 seconds. Another alternative would be to work with camera control, but I'll show you that next time. And here's the final result in slow motion. Excellent stability. Consistent and smooth appearance of various objects in the room. And that's all. Now you know how to zoom out. I wish you amazing creations, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe to learn more. This was Tayzon.